Welcome, Virgo. This is Regina, Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do a mid-February, mid-month meditation. This is occurring between the full moon in Leo and the new moon in Pisces, both in February. So this is an opportunity for you to find some timeless support wherever you are. I'm going to start, Virgo, with your overall energy for the reading, and we have the Lovers card. The Lovers is indicating a choice that you're making, a choice you're considering. There may be something on offer, but more particularly, you're looking at the way that you want to shape your life, the direction you're moving your life into after many experiences of relationships specifically. And this could not necessarily be a relationship with an individual. This can be your relationship to your work, your passion, a goal that has been something that you have wanted to pursue for a long time. In this choice, you have gained from the knowledge that has been earned from learning how to discriminate between immediate gratification and long-term benefit as it refers to your potential, the recognition of your potential, the equality and expectations with which you have been met in relationships and with which you have invested in your relationships. And this card signals a shift in your view to recognizing the best of yourself through connection, a deep connection with others, so that your relationships that you now are pointing yourself towards are those that get you, honor who you are, and agree with you that you can mutually support one another towards a goal. You are uniting in purpose, and this can be relevant to a team or project or major project, employment that you are considering at this time, or a step up, an elevation. In general, this represents an elevation in your sense of your ability to recognize yourself in your critical projects and relationships, and to choose that self, recognizing that those who see you, who recognize and respect you, are those with whom you can consciously join in a mutual agreement to support one another. In the past, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. You have matured immensely, Virgo. There's a lot that you have attempted to be in greater awareness of regarding your emotions. There's less fear in your consideration of the things that make you feel good, the things that have grown you, have encouraged your vulnerability and the recognition of the range of emotions that attend any experience that you've had. This includes the ability to hold ambivalence within your heart, to recognize that in a way that does not need to quantify, measure, or choose one emotion over another. Instead, your desire for stability and security is now tempered with an awareness of the experience of your feelings, the feelings that your experiences have generated as the measure by which you understand the validity of your needs and the validity of your desires, so that you are in a beautiful position of independence, self-reliance, with which you exercise a lot of pride. This self-reliance gives you the space and the safety to be able to confront those difficult experiences, to mourn or celebrate those experiences from which you have learned a lot, and from which you're now in a position to consider the growth that you've made, the difference in the way that you once viewed your experiences and the necessity of those, and those desires that you now contemplate and recognize are valid needs of yours. In the present, we have the Seven of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. I'm seeing a tremendous tendency to reflect on the sabotaging attempts of others. There are many who are envious of your independence, your security and stability within your position at work or at home, that want to undermine you, have betrayed you. You're in a position now to recognize what is underneath those attempts at hurting you, at stopping you, at blocking you, at undoing anything that you have been able to earn or achieve. You now see underneath the reflection of the neediness of those, the fear of those that engage in sabotaging activities towards you, that undermine your efforts by discrediting you, not taking you seriously, laughing at you, gossiping about you, and those things that do have hurt you and do hurt you. However, in recognizing that these actions are a reflection of others, and you no longer feel the insecurity that internalizing these actions have undone your efforts, you are now steadfast, able to ignore these actions as a result of your stability, your mastery of your environment and your situation. And despite this untruthful, critical feedback that you may receive, you are nevertheless continuing on to engage in conversations, communications, and actions in concerts with your peer, so that you are able to move something, a major movement, major ideas or efforts forward rapidly. In the future, we have the High Priestess, the Emperor, and the Five of Cups. You have learned a lot from your ability to grieve the losses that you have sustained. And like so many of us, this is a time of being honest about our losses, recognizing the myriad of losses we experience and how they fit into a pattern. And this pattern has a lot to do with the ways in which you may have unconsciously sabotaged your forward movement, particularly your quest or desire for love, for support, for a matching and equal relationship. Equality is important to you as you start with the consideration of the ways that you have changed from your past into your present and through to your future. You're seeing a through line now based on the patterns you own and recognize, emotional patterns. You're now allowing yourself to truly grieve these losses. And although this is physically and emotionally draining for you, it is important because I see it as the opportunity to really acknowledge the path, the experiences you've sustained, and this core of self-knowledge that allows you to withstand the unkind, underserving, undermining efforts of others. And it also puts you in a place of recognizing your sovereignty over yourself, so that your independence is more than just economic or physical independence, the ability to stand on your 2 feet. This is done so as a result of your understanding the power and influence you have on behalf of others, the way in which you can shape a project and strategize its success on behalf of large groups of people. In the King of Pentacles in your present, we're clarifying that with the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Wands. I see you writing, speaking, presenting, teaching, discussing the new truths that you are exploring and discovering, the new ways in which you can discover more about your cycle, your patterns, your desires and needs at this time as a function of your ability to detach yourself from your emotions. So just as you are gaining in your ability to express your vulnerabilities, share those weaknesses that you've experienced, those errors you've made, those challenges you've had, and the way that you've overcome it is part of what is serving you at this present time to maintain your determination, continue your motivation through this major investment that you've made in a project, a goal, your employment, your home life, your love life. So you have withstood a lot, you've undergone a lot, and you have been damaged. You are drained, you're exhausted. However, you will not quit, you have not given up until you have completed this particular journey, this phase of your journey, or this quest to build something with others. I'm going to complete this reading, Virgo, with an oracle card, and I pulled Purpose. I know what I am here to do. I'm going to leave this here, Virgo. I hope this has been helpful to you. If you've enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And until next time, Namaste.